They call me. Promise that.
Welcome back to my show. Today I'm going to do out of WWE 2K choices on and the MyRise of Mutiny. And it's an episode 26 of it. And the last time I did that, I defeated Victor Forrest in Michigan. And we're up to this. We got to tell Kathy Kelly to choose the final personality. And let's talk to her right now.
Thanks for taking the time to answer a couple questions before the draft. I know you just got here and must be getting pulled in 100 different directions, so I'll try to make this quick.
No problem. And it's Kathy, right? Good to meet you.
You too. Well, you've competed all over the world and most recently were a star for a rival company. What personality traits led to your success?
So, we're going to bowl airbrush and the comics and fun personalities. And now we're going to do the seeming and calculated personality.
Everything I do has a purpose. People like to say they're 2 steps ahead. Well, I'm 20. You can't survive on sheer strength and athleticism. You need to be scheming and calculated. I'd say it's something I could use in my favor. Perception is reality, right? Well, if I'm number 1, that just makes my opponents perceive me to be that much tougher to beat. I'll use any advantage I can get.
Feeling okay? I know it's tough. New surroundings, big expectations, especially with everything lined up tonight.
I've got all the angles covered. Kind of like this wrestler I used to watch growing up. What was his nickname? The Cerebral Assassin?
Never heard of him.
Yeah, I guess he didn't amount to much. Things are handled over here in WWE. Maybe I would have been better off staying where I was.
I assure you that's not the case. You're in good hands with us.
I can handle my own strategy on how to deal with this. Thanks.
I'll set.
Hey, I know we didn't cross paths too much at our former workplace, but it's good to see a friendly face here. Anyway, it's wrestling. On to the next thing, right?
Okay, we're going to engage the rival promotion now to the ENA.
They're from MMA.
I was done with this again together and we used to games. We grew up together.
We grew up together. When you know someone for that long, there's a trust that's been built up for years.
Hey, it's been a minute.
I know. Thanks for coming here on short notice.
No problem, but are you sure you want me to help you with this? I know I've dabbled in wrestling before, but I've been focusing on MMA the past few years. Just seems kind of, I don't know, desperate.
Isn't fighting a rebellious mutiny exactly what lifelong best friends are for?
I thought they were more for exchanging birthday cards and the occasional random text. But maybe we could branch out.
We're going now do this, but this is an intimate way to train.
Well, I'm not fighting again for another 6 months. I suppose this would be a unique way to train for that. All right, I'm in.
Great. I've arranged for you to have a warm-up match here today before we tackle NXT together. I know you're used to knockout and submission rules in MMA, but today's pinfall only, to get used to wrestling again.
Go for the 3 count. Got it. I'm gonna go get changed.
All right. You do that, and I'll get to strategizing.
Haven't changed a bit.
right. Show Sammy why you're the only person on Earth I bring in here to watch my back.
Again, Sammy Source. Defeat Sammy Source by a purple or missing.
Use your footwork, just like in the cage.
Yep, Sammy Source. And
You can taunt your opponent here. It's actually encouraged.
1, 2. That's 3.
yeah. Okay, Kristy carry district Sammy Source. And also on the side here. Yeah, and what's next? I guess this all topic of mixed martial arts next.
Whenever I was in a tough situation like this fighting in MMA, I learned the best path forward is to focus on doing what I do best, which in my case is being...
Scheming and calculated.
scheming and calculated. NXT is going to be ready for you to strike back, but they don't know I'm on board yet. We can use that as a tactical advantage.
How so?
We're going to hustle them, embarrass them, and when it's all over, walk out with their precious intergender NXT Unity Tag titles.
Solid plan. It's exactly what I would have done. But how are we going to pull this off?
I know a guy who can get me into the Performance Center.
Hey.
First things first, you're going to explain just how the hell you got in here. The Performance Center is official NXT Mutiny territory now.
Chase got us in, right?
That's right. I'm Chase. Used to train here a few years back. Still think I got a raw deal. Before that, I was a popular minor league mascot named Ribby. Ring a bell?
I have no idea what you're talking about. So you just walked right in? I don't get it.
Well, I still had my old badge. Plus, it helped that I kept in touch with Todd, the security guard. Good guy.
Freaking Todd! This really is his last strike. Anyway, I'll deal with him later. Why exactly are you here?
We're here to show Mutiny just how great me and Chase are. If you want to take down Raw and SmackDown, you need to sign us.
Is Shawn Michaels still here? What about Corey Klein? I'd like to give them a piece of my mind. They really missed the boat on old Chase.
None of them are here. You're dealing with me, okay? NXT Mutiny signed me to be their top producer, and I can't have outsiders showing up unannounced on my watch. My bosses would not approve.
I told you this was a bad idea, Chase. Let's just go to SmackDown or Raw, where they recognize real talent. Their GMs have been blowing up my phone nonstop.
Wait, they have? You know, it just so happens that the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions are training here today and need some opponents. So if you two think you're Mutiny material, go prove it.
You won't regret this.
Just remember, if this works out, who gave you the big break. Now excuse me. I need to go fire Todd.
Well, thank you.
I'm happy you two came in
Okay,
today.
tag team.
Jacy were just telling me they wanted some real competition, but I guess you'll have to do. Kidding! Let's see what those Raw and SmackDown GMs were so interested in. Good. You might want to reconsider that mascot career, Chase. Switching up NXT. Bring it back to shaky cam every time someone gets hit. 3 cuts per second. Bailey and KO are gonna love it.
Just do that.
Yeah.
Done. Wow.
Hey, Lexus and Jacy, do you know if Mutiny offers a 401?
And
Ring that bell.
okay. Done. And what's next?
We weren't ready for that match, Troy, but I promise the outcome would be different with more time to prepare.
Speak for yourself. I was fully prepared.
I'll handle this, Chase. So, what do you think about a rematch, Troy?
I think it's cute you think another match would turn out any differently. But you've given me a great idea. If you want a rematch so bad, why not do it on NXT? So the entire world can see your big debut and how talented you are.
Thank you. I accept your offer of a rematch on NXT.
Perfect. The Unity champions are gonna look great. And Bailey, KO, and all my new bosses here at Mutiny are gonna love it. Thanks for doing me this huge favor.
Anytime.
Okay. Let's all say this video. Guys, will get to subscribe to my channel and give this video a like. And also get subscribe. And peace.